Choose the sword, and you will join me. Choose the ball, and you join your mother in death. You don't understand my words, but you must choose.
Truth is our dogma. We believe it to be man's greatest weapon against the devil, who is
Shalom, peace, and blessings. I come to you in the ancient Hebrew word of shalom. I'm your brother and fellow servant, Shofar Tamim Ban Yasha Allah. And I come to you today in all respect and honor of the Most High Supreme, Yah, and his beloved Son, whom he sent to die for the nation of Israel. I come to you today with a very short and brief video to introduce the genesis or the beginning of the S.W.O.R.D.S of ZION. We are one of many Hebrew camps spread throughout the four corners of the earth. We selected the term S.W.O.R.D.S of ZION for one reason. It's an acronym, and it represents soldiers who operate righteously, declaring the salvation of Zion. Again, we're one of many Hebrew Israelite camps that spread throughout the four corners of the earth. Our ancient foreparents go back to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel that you read about from cover to cover in your Bible. What is our mission? Our mission is simple: to bring the raw, uncut word of the Most High from cover to cover, to give him his due props and to help his people to draw back to him in these last days. Also, to the other nations that will cleave to the skirt of the children of Israel, they may receive this word as well. But it has to be in proper order. I'm going to share with you a few precepts and to show you what spirit this camp, S.W.O.R.D.S of ZION, will be coming in. Let's pick it up at Ephesians, the 6th chapter and the 10th verse. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Therefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. So we understand that we are in the very last days of this earth. The latter times are upon us, and it behooves us to pay attention to that. So with that, as soldiers who operate righteously, declaring salvation, we must put on this entire armor. What does that mean? That means to get into these scriptures. Search out your ancient legacy, so-called black man and black woman, Hispanic, so-called Indian, spread to the four corners of this earth. This means for you to get back to the true and living power who created you, because that's how you will be a true spiritual and physical soldier of the Most High. Let me share with you another precept. 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, and the 3rd verse. And it reads, you therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of the Messiah, Hamashiach. No man that wars entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier Again, the acronym that we have chosen for this particular camp is the S.W.O.R.D.S of ZION, soldiers who operate righteously, declaring salvation. We are told right here to endure hardness, coming into this truth of these scriptures, understanding that we must keep the law. We must follow the testimony of the Messiah, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Christ. There's going to be hardship when you come into this truth. The enemy known as Ha-Shaitan is going to come at you in every shape and fashion to take you off of the straight path. The straight path is straight and narrow, but he wants you to go crooked. We have to be strong soldiers and endure the hardness that he provides. Also, it says, no man wars or entangles himself with the affairs of this life. We have to admit, throughout our entire lives, previous to learning the truth of the Most High, we have entangled ourselves with the affairs of this world, doing all manners of sin and lust that has got some of our people destroyed, put to death, crippled, whatever the case may be, not in their proper standing. So we know that we have to get back to the Heavenly Father. Don't entangle yourselves with the affairs of this life, the politics, the religion, the educational system. All of these things are designed to entangle you with this present world. But this right here is the best education you will ever receive because it nourishes the spirit and your physical. One more precept. Psalm 71 and verse 15. Let's see what the Heavenly Father's word proclaims. The book of Psalms, chapter 71 and verse 15. For my mouth shall show forth your righteousness and your salvation all the day. For I know not the numbers thereof. Why is that? The Most High's supreme mercy is beyond counting. And guess what? This camp right here, we're going to bring forth, cover to cover, sound doctrine that will equip you to be able to be saved in these last days. Are we the only camp that provides scriptural proof of how to serve the Heavenly Father? Absolutely not. We are one small cell of the entire body of the Messiah that makes up the nation of Israel and those that join on to the house. But what we're going to do is to do our best to bring you raw and uncut truth that you may be equipped again to serve the Heavenly Father in righteousness, because that's the only thing that matters. Our mission again, to the so-called black man, to the so-called Negro spread to the four corners of the earth, to those who find themselves in Central and South America known as Hispanics, those that were here dwelling in this land that have become known as Indians, quote-unquote barbarians by their enemies. We're here to bring you the great legacy that you have, the fact that you are the children of Israel. If you can trace yourself back to Negroid, quote-unquote, and so-called Indian descent, and find yourself written of in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, Leviticus the 26th chapter, all of the curses that befell the true children of Israel, then guess what? We have a special mission for you. You must get back to the Heavenly Father and do those things that is required of you. Because guess what? You were chosen to be a kingdom of priests to the Heavenly Father. Meaning, the word was given to you to take it to the four corners of the earth, all the other sons and daughters of Adam, so they can have an opportunity to receive salvation. So it behooves you, so-called black man, so-called Hispanic, so-called Indian, get back to the Heavenly Father. That's our legacy. We're going to bring to you biblical history, biblical prophecy, past and present, and make it plain for you so that you can understand the very world that you live in today. Right now, the media system set up is designed to completely blind you to where you will not know what's really going on in this earth. Therefore, the Most High has sent down his spirit to enlighten the men that would serve him so that we can come out and bring you the truth in total opposition to what the enemy, Ha-Shaitan, has put forth in this world. We got to realize we have an enemy within the spiritual realm that controls what you see in the physical, as Ephesians 6 talks about. So for us so-called blacks, or so-called Hispanics and Indians that have been destroyed by the European, our problem lies in the spiritual realm first. We must get back to the Heavenly Father and understand that that's our power connect. Then we will be able to put our foot on the necks of our enemies, those who oppose the Most High, those who oppose his truth, those who oppose his people. One day we will reign supreme over this entire earth. But before we do that, we must humble ourselves and be meek and seek the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, and the testimony of his true and dear Son, not the impostor that has been pushed in the earth, but the true one that's written: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, so on and so forth. We must get back. We would like to take the time, I would like to take the time at this moment to give respect and honor to those who have stood behind me and been good friends and counselors in my walk of truth, especially in these last months. First and foremost, I would like to shout out my I.U.I.C, who leads the camp of the House of Redeemed Service, based in Oklahoma City. Also, he has a branch out in California. Salute to those brethren as well. He has been a great brother to me, a strong soldier in this truth. And I want to give him much props and respect, and may the Most High and the Mashiach bless him as well. Also, I would like to give shouts out to the elder Barak from the house of David, a great counselor, a good father figure, a strong elder who has been in the truth for many years throughout Israel. Props goes out to you, Elder Barak. Also, Elder Benyamin, much props and respect to you as well. Great inspirations have they been to me over the years in my development. Also, shouts out to my brother Mathatawa, Big Mathatawa. Shouts out to you. I would also like to give props and respect to Priest Kahan over the Light of Zion, based in Florida. Another strong camp and assembly that represents the Most High Supreme in this earth. Also, my Ak Tazadak from Yahweh's camp, based in North Carolina and various other states. Shouts and respect to you. Keep doing the work that you are producing for the Heavenly Father. These past few months, it has been a great inspiration to see the work you have put on for the Heavenly Father, that fire that burns within. Much respect to you. Cannot forget my big uncle, Shael, from Yahweh's camp as well. Shouts and blessing to you as well. Much love. May the Most High increase you exponentially. Also, to my big brother out there in Ohio, representing Yasha Allah of Ohio, Karataza, Paraza. Shouts out to you, brothers. Much love and respect. You have been an inspiration and a great friends in these past few months. May the Most High continue to bless your work. Also, I would like to give shouts out to my elder Nathan and Yahoshua, based in California. Much respect, much love for all of the conversations, all of the exhortations that you have presented in these past few months. I respect you and I love you greatly. Thank you for all that you have done for me. The S.W.O.R.D.S of ZION salute you in the spirit of the Most High and the Mashiach. Also, I would like to give shouts out to Sister Tracy, one of my dear sisters. Thank you for the prayers, the inspiration, the calls, the text, so on and so forth, all the shouts out. I would like to give you respect as well. Much love, and thank you for the inspiration to keep me going, to keep my fire burning. Second, I would like to say all respect and honor to all the camps spread throughout the four corners of the earth that are doing the work of the Heavenly Father. Continue in these last days to let your voice be heard in meekness and humbleness and in the spirit of truth. May the Most High bless you all. First, before I close that out, I would also like to shout out the chosen seed, all of my brethren that I have labored with over the years. Much love, much respect. May the Most High and the Mashiach be with you as well. I would like to close out with one final scripture. The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 32. The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Most High shall be delivered, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be salvation. Wanted to share this with you. This is the beginning, the genesis of the swords of Zion. Again, we not bringing anything new outside of what the Heavenly Father has laid down thousands of years. All we're going to do is bring it to you raw and uncut. So again, soldiers who operate righteously, declaring salvation, stay tuned, and may the Most High and the Mashiach be with you forever.